Yeah, how are you guys feeling today?
Guys, how are we doing? Great. We missed Bob.
Yes, pre-game interview. How you guys feeling today?
We missed Bob. Good. A lot.
We all miss Bob.
And thank you for protecting us and supporting us yesterday, J-Mac, that you're kind and nothing works.
That's excellent. Okay, good luck, girls.
Thank you, J-Mac.
Okay.
J-Mac Sports Entertainment. Subscribe.
Subscribe, hit the like.
Subscribe and hit the like button and turn the notifications on.
That's right. Yeah, we're live. There you go. We're live.
J-Mac, next game you gotta mic us up.
Okay.
I would get canceled.
You're lucky you're not canceled now.
Hey, look.
You're watching the J-Mac Sports Entertainment pre-game show. Girls are ready to go, and we're getting ready to go live.
Editing.
No editing. It went up it got uploaded last night in its entirety. The whole video got uploaded in its entirety yesterday.
No, I know. I watched
Yeah. I just. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Smiths Falls Cubtown tournament. Here, the Kitchener Lady Rangers going to be taking on the host team, the Smith Falls Cubs. Yesterday, the Smith Falls Cubs and Kitchener played in Smith Falls here, and they tied 1-1 after what could best be described as a lackluster performance by your Kitchener Lady Rangers. The Cubs, they have already lost to Kempville yesterday, and I believe they tied them again today. Kitchener Lady Rangers defeating Kempville last night in a 2-0 game. As a result of last night's game, Coach Bob won't be on the bench today. Also, for the Kitchener Lady Rangers, we'll be missing the services of Britton Taylor and the services of defenseman Caitlin G. So a slightly shorter bench today, both on the bench and behind it. Today we got the refs are now taking to the ice. The one referee looks like it's Santa Claus. He'll be referred to as Mr. Claus or Santa throughout the duration of this broadcast. Lady Rangers are now warming up. If you ever happen to be in Smith Falls, be sure to check out the Sip Bistro located downtown for what possibly might be the greatest French onion soup ever. You'll find selection of craft beers and homemade desserts. We're here in the Smithville Community Auditorium. Yesterday we were in the same facility but in a smaller rink, and this looks like a top-notch facility. Take a look at the girls warming up. I don't have the official word yet, but I think that Lily Dombrowski will be starting today. Oh, sorry, I think Sophia Shannon will be starting today as Dombrowski started in their last game. The Kitchener Lady Rangers are ranked 6th overall in the province, and facing off against the Cubs, which are ranked, I believe, 67th in the province. As you know, those rankings mean very little when it comes down to the actual game. On any given day, anyone can win. The girls look like they're pumped and ready to go. Santa has asked the music be turned down. Oh, apparently Santa wanted just a different song. So if you watched last night's game, you'll notice that there was it was a little chippy, and that was against the Kempville Storm. But in the prior game against the Cubs, things were getting a little chippy as well there. So we'll see if the girls can manage to keep a lid on things here today. Captains are meeting with Santa and his compadre. Center ice getting rules down pat. All right, girls are down at the net, giving themselves their final instructions. Looks like we're getting ready to get started here. The starting lineup today: Thorne, Torres, and Phobel up front. Out back, we got Henning, Minulti, Williams on D. Phobel now with it, tries to chip up the boards. Nice pass out to Torres. Torres now with it through the neutral zone. Torres carries it in. Getting swarmed here as the Cubs try to get it out. Thorne. Cubs get it out. And they try to get a breakout. Great job by Henning. Good defensive play. Not allowing a shot by the Cubs. Puck's back in the corner. Loose puck. Thorne now with it. Thorne sends it around the boards. Up to Torres. Torres now on the move. Torres through the neutral zone. Torres dumps it in over the blue line. Chases after it. Gets it up behind the net. Cubs working getting it out. Stuck along the boards. Torres steps forwards and shovels it over in front of the ice. In front of the net. And the Cubs now pick up the loose puck. Try to get a shot off. Across the bow of Sophia Shannon. Puck's back behind the net. Cubs go for a stuff. It gets denied. Puck gets rebounded deep through the neutral zone. Cubs now in their own zone. Ernst takes a shot. And goalie covers that up. Doring had to take the face off. Doring wins the face off. Ernst goes to pick it up in the corner, puts it over to Connell. Doring tries to get a shot, it goes wide. Ernst tries to put it out front, it gets chipped away. Worrell now. Worrell sends it right down back in the corner. Cubs try to get out. Now Worrell takes a shot, gets deflected high, and goes out of bounds. Santa blows the whistle, and we will be doing a wholesale line change, both teams. McDonald, Warren, and Tapper up front. Worrell and Keyhoot on D. Back to Worrell. Goes corner. Tapper now tries to shovel it back. Back behind the net. Cubs now with it. Cubs get it out of the zone. They send it down. Icing's called off. Worrell's there to pick it up. Worrell cuts back along the boards. Worrell sends it back behind the net. Cubs now try to get a shot. They can take a shot across the bow. As Warren now with it. Warren chips it out of the zone. DDD pass by the Cubs. Cubs move it forward and carry it in over the blue line. They take a long shot. Shannon deflects that with a blocker. Puck's up against the boards. Cubs have it. Cubs take a shot. Shannon covers it. .6:21 left in the first period. That'll be offside. Rangers win it. Torres now with it. She gets it tipped away. Thorne tries to send it. It gets jammed up along the boards. Still jammed. McNulty Williams goes cross ice. Cubbies knock it out. And hang there. Tries to put it in, but the Cubs come up with it. Cubs are in over the blue line. They got a shot on Shannon. Shannon covers it up. 5:49 left in the first period. Coming to you from beautiful Smith Falls, Ontario. Rangers win the face-off. Henning sends it around. Connell sends it out. And Cubbies try to dump it back in. Bouncing puck all over the net. Puck here. Oh, they get a shot off. Shannon. And Shannon denies the first shot. Gives up the rebound. And the Cubbies bury one in. And the Cubs taking a lead. 1-0. With 5:28 left in the first period. Connell now. Connell gets a shot through traffic. Goalie just eats that one. Nice shot though. 5:19 left in the first. Doring wins the face-off. It's back to Worrell. Worrell tries to dump it. It gets deflected. Doring does a great job keeping it in. Puts it out front. Connell and Ernst both try to get their hands on that puck. Kehoe now over to Connell. Connell takes a shot high. Nice play. Doring does a great job keeping it in. Thumbs it back behind the net. Across the four corner. And it's coming all the way around as the Cubs carry it out. In the neutral zone, Doring plays the player. Knocks the puck away. Goes to Worrell. Worrell tries to dump it up to Connell. Ernst into the corner with it. Ernst puts it out to Connell. Great defensive play by the Cubs. Would not let Connell get that shot off. Great play by Ernst, though. Worrell now banks it up to Ernst. Ernst loses it in the corner as the Cubs now try to shovel it out. McDonald puts it back behind the net. Cubs try to get it out. In the neutral zone. Worrell's there to pick it up. Worrell shovels it over to Henning. Henning up to McDonald. McDonald now through the neutral zone. Getting squeezed off along the boards. Cubs try to get it out. There's a little pushing and a shoving there. In the corner. And the Cubs player actually sat on the puck and they called it dead. So we're going to have a face-off in the offensive zone. McDonald, Warren, and Tapper forwards. Henning and McNulty Williams on D. McDonald wins it, gets it back to Henning. Henning tries to get it, it gets stopped, and then Warren tries to stuff it in with no luck. Rangers win the draw. And looks like the Rangers now are going to be going into the power play. That'll be 2 minutes for tripping, I'm assuming, for the Cubs. Wait for the official call. He's calling that hooking. I thought it was tripping. Either way, it's a penalty. This will be the Kitchener Lady Rangers' first power play of the game. Cubs win it. Rangers hang on to it though. Phobel in the corner. Cubs try to get it out. It gets past Keyhoot. Worrell now. Worrell goes back, picks it up in the neutral zone. She does cut back in her own zone. She gets it up to Phobel. Phobel dumps it in. And the Cubs ice it. Keyhoot picks up the puck behind the net. Keyhoot banks it up. The Phobel gets by her in the neutral zone. And the Cubs go to send it. Keyhoot now. Up along the boards. Worrell to Keyhoot. Keyhoot now. Tries to get up to Phobel. Back into the zone. To keep it in. And the Cubs get it out. I thought it was going to be a 2-minute penalty, but this score clock was showing a 4-minute. I don't know if that's an error. We'll know in about 47 seconds. Kitchener still in the power play. Doring now with it. Doring on the move. Through the neutral zone. In the middle of the ice. Doring now cuts in over the blue line. Tries to get back to Ernst. Ernst through traffic. And the goalie just lets it get in her belly. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first period. The hometown Smith Falls Cubs leading 1-0. Kitchener on the power play. Connell behind the net. Ernst now. Ernst with it. Ernst tries to get over to Doring. And holding against the Cubs. What? No, that's going to be holding against Doring. You have to watch the replay on that one. 2 minutes holding. Now, looks like we're going to have a 4-on-4 for at least 13 seconds. Henning now. Henning tries to carry it up. It gets tipped away. Cubs bury it back in. And the Cubs penalty is over. It was 2 minutes. It was a scorekeeper mistake in putting 4 on. So the Cubs will have the one-player advantage with a minute 37 left in this penalty kill. Puck goes up to McDonald. McDonald tries to chip it out. It gets in the neutral zone. Follows it through. Warren picks it up. Warren tried to carry it through. And Henning's just going to send. No, Henning picks it up and she's going to go with it. Oh, she gets picked off in the drive-by. The Cubs dump it. McDonald's there to meet it. She sends it around the boards. Cubs try to send it back. Into the corner. They put it across the bow of Shannon. McDonald picks up the loose puck. She's going to carry it. 48 seconds left in this penalty kill. She's doing a little 2-on-1 action on shorthanded. Cuts back a little bit. Makes a move towards the net. Takes a shot towards the net. The Cubs give up that little rebound. Passes to their own player. Great job by Key, who keeps it in. She gets picked up. And McDonald now picks up the loose puck. She takes the shoot towards the net. Great penalty kill right now. 28 seconds left. Puck's frozen in the corner here. Comes out. Cubs with it. Cubs sending it around the boards. Puck gets, just outside the blue line. Thorne tries to dump it. Cubs dump it and go for line change with 7 seconds left in this penalty kill. Worrell. Now Thorne along the boards. Gets it out, and that's the end of the first period. And that's 1 second left in our penalty kill. So we're going into the second period with your Kitchener Lady Rangers trailing 1-0 against the Smith Falls Cubs. Now during this intermission here, we're going to take a short break, do a little segment I call, well, this is when I go talk to the fans, and this little segment I call Talking with the Fans. What are your thoughts on the game today, sir?
Today, I think that was a really slow first period. Hopefully they can bring it back in the next 2 periods, but it's not looking like a very good game so far. Hopefully the coach can talk to them and knock some sense into them a little bit.
Yep. They need to get more shots on.
We've got to get some more shots on, just like yesterday.
That's right. Just like Michael Scott always said.
That's right.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I swear it was Gretzky, but
Michael Scott.
I'll take your word.
He's manager of Thunder Mifflin.
There you go.
All right, we're back at it. And that was the segment we call Talking with the Fans. Cubs now get a shot off. Shannon blocks with their hands. Loose puck now. Torres doing a great job getting out of the zone. Torres now into the blue line. Forced to dump it and then chase. Fulbo picks it up on the other side. Cubs try to get out. Keeps keeping it in. Torres now with it. Maybe Torres. She takes a shot from an angle. It gets eaten up. Santa Claus indicating the face-off will be in the Cub zone as Doring, Connell, and Ernst on forward. Worrell and Keyhoot back on D. Cubs knock it out of the zone. Worrell's back to meet it. Race is on. Worrell cuts back behind her own net. Tries to tip it up. It's in the neutral zone, right at the center ice. No one can get hands on this puck. Worrell now. Worrell sends it into the corner. And Cubbies try to get it out. McNulty Williams sends it back. Doring now. Tries to put it out front. Cubs are stopping that from happening. McNulty Williams takes a shot into traffic. Gets blocked. Doring takes a great shot off her back foot and just puts it off. The goalie has to rebound it out. Puck's out net front here. Ernst tries to stuff it. Great play by Doring and Ernst. Quick line change, get some fresh legs out there. McDonald, Tapper, Warren, with Henning and McNulty Williams. Loose puck out in front of the net. Cubs pick it up. They carry it out. Cubs making a nice move over the blue line. Good defensive play by McDonald. The refs are calling a penalty here. Looking for the sign. And both, it's going to be 2 penalties, one for each team, with each with slashing. 2 minutes apiece. Those penalties will offset. We're going 5-on-5. And we would force. Oh, they're calling it 6-on-5. Oh, 5-on-5. What's 5-on-5 here, but I was just they were getting a late change here. It was very confusing. All right. Puck's being battled for in the neutral zone. Cubs pick up a loose one. Cubs try to push it forward. Rangers give it back. And the Cubs dump it. Henning sends it to Cute. Cute sends it up the boards into the neutral zone. Rangers now in the neutral zone trying to get it over. Happer gets tipped away. McDonald picks it up. McDonald tries to get a shot. And that goalie eats it up. Goalie's taking up a lot of the net. They got to start picking some corners here. Getting the shots. Thorning takes a shot. It goes wide. It's deflected wide, that is. Torres tries to put it out front. Thorning moves up. Fogle in the corner with it. Fogle sends it back behind the net. Torres goes to pick it up. Swing and a miss. Backhand. Ali Thorne now tries to put it out front. Backhand by Torres gets deflected by one of the defensemen. Cubs send it. Shannon plays it. Doran now. Doran tries to get it out. Torres tips it out into the zone, neutral zone. Thorne now carries it in. Brings it across to Torres. Torres takes a shot. Goes wide. Puck gets bounced out. Doran sends it back to Worrell. Worrell now getting absolutely just smothered there. Cubs now on the move. Doran's now picks up the loose puck, cuts back and sends it to Ernst. Ernst now looking for a pass. It gets deflected. Cubs dump it in the corner. McDonald gets it up the boards. Cubs try to send it back. Worrell picks it up. Worrell chips around back of their own net. Doran to Ernst. To Connell. It's on their feet. Connell sticks with it, gets it in the zone. Cubs send it behind their own net. Doring tries to send it through traffic. McDonald picks up the puck. Great play by Doring on the back check. Ernst now with it. Ernst carrying it in. Ernst walking it in. Tries to tip it in at the last second. Cubs pick up the puck. They clear their zone through the neutral zone, in over the blue line. 1-on-2. They get a shot off. Shannon kicks it out. Cubs play tic-tac-toe with it and get it back in. Back behind the net. Puck's back behind the net. McDonald down. Did for the boards. Tries to get the Warren. It gets slashing penalty. Both girls. There's a McDonald. So it'll be another offsetting penalties here. 2 minutes apiece. First, 2 minutes for slashing. Kehoot now carries it out in the neutral zone. Kehoot keeps it up. They're saying that's offside. I don't know how that happened. Malachi crunched along the corner there. Thorne does a great job trying to get the puck just in front of the net. Warren couldn't quite get it in. Great play by the Cubs, but great defensive play by Kehoot. Henning just fighting for it. Gets up to Warren. Warren gets it over to Torres. Torres then has to pass it to herself. Torres now in over the blue line. Torres trying to get it over to Tapper. Tapper back to Torres. Torres misses that one. Warren sends it out front, but it gets deflected out. McNulty Williams over to Henning. They drew it back in their own zone. Now they tipped it out in the neutral zone. Cubs try to get back in. Bobo runs up, pushes it back. Cubbies managed to dump it in, but McNulty Williams sends it out. Puck's in the corner here. It's not moving far. Loose puck here. Vogel now picks it up. Vogel on the move. Carries it deep in there. Tries to get over to Torres. Torres takes a last minute shot. It gets deflected out. Puck's still out. Kehoot now. Kehoot through traffic. In the air. Right in the goalie's chest. And she swallows it up. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second period. Smith Falls leading 1-0. Thorne wins the face-off. Goes to Connell. To Worrell. Worrell takes a shot towards the net. It goes wide. Thorne tries to put it out front. Worrell. Worrell takes a shot. And that goalie just eats that up. It was another high shot. So we gotta start picking these corners. Face off in the Cub zone. Thorne wins it. Ernst now. Kehoot is behind. Connell now has it. It's now behind the net. Cubs try to get it out. Worrell keeps it in. Worrell sends it back to Thorne. Thorne. Ernst now tries to put it across, and Connell couldn't get it in. Kehoot moves forward. Back behind the net. Thorne. Thorne in the corner. Tries to put it out front. When the Cubs forward, there's tips it away, and now the winger's carrying it in. She's forced to dump it. Deep in the corner. Goes behind the Ranger net. Cubs try to send it back. Worrell now with it. Worrell up the middle. All alone, beats him. Oh, and the goalie saves it with her stick. As about a foot or two off the ice. Great play by Worrell. Carried in that deep. Henning now picks it up. Henn sends it to Ernst. Ernst dumps it in the corner. Warren goes to pick it up. Warren now charges towards the net. It gets tipped away. Back in the corner. McNulty Williams sends it cross ice. McDonald tries to put it out front. No one there. Cubs get it out. They carry it through the neutral zone. 2 minutes, 6 seconds left in the second period. You're watching the JMax Sports Entertainment YouTube channel, live from beautiful Smith Falls, Ontario. Cubs try to get a shot off. Shannon just deflects that away. Back in the corner. Puck behind the net. McNulty Williams tries to tip it out. Cubs now take a shot across the bow. Warren with it. Warren's going to skate this one out. Warren through neutral zone. Warren carries it past the first defenseman. Gets tipped away in the drive by. Warren still with it. Tries to put it out front. It gets intercepted. Cubs trying to make a move. Off Henning's skate. Minute 16 left. In the second. Cubs now try to put it out front. McNulty Williams snags it. Banks it. Loose puck back in the corner with Henning. Henning's going to carry this one out. Carries it into the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Great moves. Nice shot. Right off the goalie's stick. Down low. Goalie's back up on her feet. Kehoot now. Brings it in deep. Tries to put it to Thorne. Thorne now in the corner. Thorne tries to put it across. Worrell's going to go for a slapper here. Oh, nice wrist shot. Goes high and wide. Thorne out front. Doring with just a snapper. And I could hear it hit the goalie. So. 28 seconds left in the second period. Kitchener trailing, Smith Falls 1-0. Off the face-off, puck comes out of the zone. Worrell has to go pick it up. She shovels it over to Kehoot. Puck's a little hot right now, bouncing around. Thorne gets it over to Torres. Torres chips it up. Torres now along the boards. 2 seconds left. A little shenanigans in front of the net. As we're about to start the third period. We'll see how things go. Now we're going to go into a little. One of my favorite parts of the program is something where I go speak to the fans, and it's called a little segment I call "Speaking with the Fans." What are your thoughts?
I think that was a better period, right? We just couldn't find the back of the net. We got to watch the neutral zone turnovers and stuff like that. I think we're going to have a win in this game.
We still got one goal to go.
We got 12 hard miles to go. Let's go Rangers.
Yep. And that goalie, the Cubs goalie's taking up a lot of room in that net.
She is, yeah. We just got to shoot high on her.
So if she goes down, we got to put it high.
Yeah, got it.
All right, this is the section we call Talking with the Fans. Oh, I've got another. I've got my rules correspondent here, analyst Dave, last name redacted. Thoughts?
We need to put it past this goalie. We're getting so many chances, and we need to raise the puck.
Get the puck
She
up high.
takes a lot of net up, and we need to get it upstairs where there's some open spots.
That's how you score the goals.
That's right.
In my experience, the team that scores the most goals usually wins.
Most times.
Yeah, most times.
Yeah, most times.
All right, and that was our officials rules analyst, Dave, last name redacted. Back at it, face off down in the Ranger zone. 12 seconds into the third period. McDonald wins it, now is carrying it out through the neutral zone. In over the blue line. Cuts back, takes a shot. Goalie goes down and scoops it up with the glove hand. This is the third face-off in about 32 seconds. Henning tries to get through traffic, gets deflected by a Cubs player. Warren tries to cut back with it. Cubs there, knock it out. Race is on. Henning's going to win that race. She tips into the corner, sends it back behind the net. Tapper gets it up to Warren. Warren now mid-ice, one-on-one. Tries the deep move, gets tipped away. Worrell now with it. Worrell shovels it back. Tapper. Cubs come up with it. OJ Worrell on the move. Tries to put in Torres' stick. Comes a little hot. Torres races up for it. Ruby Torres tries to put out front. Slapper to Thorne. Thorne puts it low. Gets picked up by the glove. Goalie's down on her knees. That's a clue, folks. Goalie's standing again. Thorne now behind the net. Tries to put it out front. Rangers now. We got a delayed penalty. There's going to be a penalty against number 7, I believe you said. No, 17 for the Cubs for 2 minutes for hooking. 10-13 left in the third period. Kitchener trailing 1-0. You're watching the JMax Sports Entertainment YouTube channel. Torres with a great move around that net. Wrap around. Couldn't get it in. Cubs there. Chip it off the glass. Rangers with a minute 34 left in the power play. Lose the puck. They get a shot on. Shannon blocks that with her pads. DDT pass. As the Cubs dump it back in. They put it on net. Shannon plays. It gives it to Worrell. Worrell's got a minute 13 left in this power play. Doran gets it up to Thorne. Thorne and Connell cross the blue line. Cubs come up with it. They manage to tip it out. McNulty Williams now. Carrying it up through the blue line. Over to Connell. Connell gets a shot, goes wide, and picked out of the air by the goalie's glove. McDonald at the face-off with Connell and Ernst on her side. McNulty Williams and Henning back on D. Drop the puck. McDonald wins it. Now it's frozen. Get it out, McNulty Williams. It's a shot through traffic, just missing the net. Good shot. And puck got caught up on the net, so they're called play dead. Face off on the stick side of the Cubs goalie. Henning now. Henning takes a shot. On the net. It gets stumped in by McDonald. Henning's shot rebounded and picked up by McDonald. It's about time that kid did something. All right. You hear the music playing in the background is carefully selected by the Smith Falls staff. Warren now. Warren in over the blue line. Warren takes a shot up high, goes up. Goalie deflects it over her head. Warren tries to put it out front. Thorne now with the backhand. Oh, loose puck was right in front of the open net, and goalie sent it away. Looks like there's minor collision by the net. Kitchener Rangers. Henning sends it back in the corner. Warren's picking it out. Warren tries to get up to Tapper. It gets deflected away. Swing and a miss by the Cubs, but now they're getting it out, carrying it through the neutral zone. McNulty Williams tips that one away. Warren tries to tip it away. Warren moves it up. Cubs pick it up. They bank it. McNulty Williams makes it. Banks it off the boards. Cubs keep it in. They try to get a shot off. And there's going to be a penalty called. Kitchener Lady Rangers taking 2 minutes for cross-checking. So Kitchener's back into penalty kill mode. Back in penalty kill mode now is Kehoot now. Tries to send it out. Cubs managed to keep it in. Whirl sends it out. Torres now, Ruby Torres carries it in. And Whirl tries to dump it. Cubs send it back. That'll be icing. Of course, the Kitchener Lady Rangers, no stranger to the penalty kill. The minute 36 seconds left in this penalty kill. 7:06 left in the third period. Things are all tied up here in beautiful Smith Falls, Ontario. McDonald and Torres are your penalty kill unit with Worrell and Kehoot. Torres tipped that back to Worrell. Worrell dumps it in the corner. Ruby Torres now in the corner. Tries to put it out front. It gets snagged by the Cubs, and the Cubs now making a move. Cubs carrying it over the blue line. They try to get a shot off. It goes wide. Back in the corner. Worrell tries to bank it out. It gets stopped. Sends it right in front of the net. Ruby Torres now with it. Torres making the move. They send it back behind the net for part of the penalty kill. McDonald putting the pressure on. McDonald steals it. How did they let her do that? McDonald now holding the player up against the boards. Not going anywhere. Now frees up. Thorne steals that puck and dumps it back in. When she goes deep, put the pressure on. The Cubs go to send it. Thorne tries to send it back. Cubs stop that and dump it back in. Thorne tries to shove it back. Allie Thorne. Nice slap at cross ice. 16 seconds left in this penalty. Cubs with a good opportunity there, missing the net. Through traffic. And Shannon pulls it in with 4 seconds left in the penalty kill. 5:34 left in the third period. 4 seconds left in the penalty kill. Things are all tied up here in Smith Falls. Cubs win the face-off, and they try to take a shot on net. Shannon picks that out of the air. Back at full strength now. McNulty Williams back on the ice. Doring comes up with it. Doring now makes a little move through the neutral zone, being harassed the whole way. She's got to dump it in, then goes after it. Thorne picks it out. Cubs snag it, and now carrying it out through the neutral zone, in over the blue line. Forced to dump it. Put it on the net, and Shannon covers it up. 4 minutes and 57 seconds left in this third period of play. Donald wins the draw. Rangers couldn't get it out of their zone. McNulty Williams now banks it along the boards. Cubs send it back behind the net. Cubs now. Okay. Loose puck out front. Rangers get over to the wing. Connell sends it up to McDonald. It gets tipped away. And the Cubs go offside. McDonald wins it. Connell now. Connell carries it in. Great move by Connell. Tries to put it towards the net. It goes behind. Horse is there to meet it. Comes up to Kehoot. Sends it back. McDonald guarding the blue line. Picks it up. Now moves forward. Takes a shot towards into traffic. It gets blocked. Kehoot moves forward. Tries to get put out front. Cubs come up with it. Cubs in the neutral zone. McDonald picks it off in a drive-by. Kehoot now picks it up with the Cubs. They're trying to do a line change. That's not cute. That's Dorning. Should have known. Puck's frozen there. And that looks like an old-fashioned rugby scrum along the boards. Doring wins it. Back to Borrell. Borrell takes a shot. Goes wide. He tries to go meet on the other side. Now Phobel shovels it back along the boards. Phobel tries to put it out front. Goalie covers it. .310 left in the third period. Things are all tied up here in Smith Falls. And they blow the whistle dead. And we can slow line change here. Worrell takes a shot through traffic, gets deflected. McDonald turns it, whips it, goes wide. McDonald tries to put it up front, no one there. Worrell with a shot, goes wide. Worrell now in the neutral zone. McDonald picks it up. It's deflected. Cubs take it. And tries to send it out. Gets it out of the zone. Torres now. Ruby Torres gets it up to Warren. Warren on the move. Warren, that should be... So the Cubs are going to get interference for that. They're calling that slashing. Apparently the guilty party doesn't want to go to the box. You have to be reminded. Hey, when they put up their hand and tell you 2 minutes, that means you have to go in that box. You have to feel shame. So, join us at the same rink. Henning with a shot. Goalie was getting a little amped up there. So, the minute 53 seconds left in the third period here, but join us again from the same rink. Same time. Sorry, not same rink later tonight at 6:30 local time. It'll be 8 o'clock in Newfoundland for some reason. McNulty Williams tries to get up to Doring. Minute 44 left. Henning takes a shot. It gets deflected out. Doring. McNulty Williams into traffic. Off the back of a defenseman's calf. And the Cubs now try to send it. Cubs cross the center line, and then dump it. McNulty Williams. Doring picks it up. Doring now tries to give it up to Thorne. Misses the pass, and that'll be icing. That'll be coming back. Minute 13 left in the game. All tied up here. This be 2 ties for these teams. Ruby Torres now. Torres on the move. Torres getting squeezed off into the corner. Back behind the net. Tries to put it out front. Misses McDonald. The Cubs send it. It's curling nicely. Worrell picks it up. She wins that race. Worrell now. Tries to get it up. Misses the pass now. Kehoot. Over to McDonald. McDonald now. Mid-ice. In over the blue line. Over to Ruby Torres. Torres takes a shot low. It gets deflected out. Back behind the net. Cubs send it out. 24 seconds left. Worrell now with it. Worrell tries to send it up. It gets tipped and deflected away back in the corner. 14 seconds. Seems to me the Cubs are playing for a tie. Back to Worrell. Worrell through traffic. Kehoot now with a shot. Gets deflected by a skate. Back in the corner. 1 second. And that is your game. So Kitchener Lady Rangers tie the Smiths Falls Cubs. Here at the Cubtown tournament. Kitchener Rangers, Lady Rangers are playing their final game at, let's say, 6:30 tonight. And it'll be against the Kempville Storm. And then finals will be tomorrow. I'll be discussing that in my next live stream cast. And looks like we'll be coming live again this afternoon, or this evening as well. So get yourself set up. Get a bag of popcorn, some pop, chips. Put it up on the big screen TV. And let's watch a little hockey from the Cubtown tournament. You're watching the JMax Sports Entertainment YouTube channel. Coming to you live from Smith Falls, Ontario at the Smith Falls Cubtown tournament. See you at 6:30.